My story begins on the lunar eclipse. My father and I attended a charity event at our local church. The event was organized by the head sister Rosie to help raise funds to complete the renovations to upgrade the church. Since we knew Sister Rosie well and we were very humble people, my father and I decided to make a contribution to support the event. During the event, Sister Rosie asked each guest to fill out a survey on the outcome of the night for feedback. Since I did enjoy myself, I decided to give a good review. Afterwards, I spoke to Sister Rosie. Hi, Sister Rosie.
Hello. It was so nice of you and your father to come over to support us again this year.
Of course. It's the least we could do after everything you've done for us. Since my mom died 3 years ago, I looked up to Sister Rosie as a motherly figure, and she has really been there for me and my dad.
Hello, Sister Rosie. Thank you for organizing a wonderful event.
You both are too kind, and your ongoing donations to support our church is more than generous.
Sister Rosie? Is something wrong?
No. It can't be. Leave this house, demon!
Huh?
Kill her! Kill her now! Kill her! Please, you have to kill her! Kill her! Kill her now! Kill her!
It's all right, Sister Rosie.
No, please listen to me!
I'm going to bring her out of the room and try to calm her down. Can you wait for me here?
Yeah. Sure, Dad.
If you don't kill her now, we'll all be doomed!
It was very disturbing for me to witness someone who was known to be calm and timid to show such hysteria. And for her to ask me to commit murder as well. That's not like Sister Rosie at all. Whilst my father was comforting Sister Rosie after her breakdown, I decided to go look for the schoolgirls who were both victims of Sister Rosie's hysteria. Hi.
Hey.
Listen, I'm sorry about your friend. I never expected Sister Rosie to act like that.
It's alright.
Where is your friend, by the way? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She just needs some time alone.
Oh, well, I hope she'll be okay.
Thank you. You're very kind. Here, have a cookie. As a token of my gratitude for being so nice to me.
Thank you so much.
How does it taste?
Delicious.
Are you sure?
What's happening? I feel... When I woke up, I was on the floor in an unfamiliar room. Ow. My head. What? Where am I? I can barely see anything. It's so dark in here. I wish I had a flashlight. How did this get in my pocket? When Sister Rosie grabbed a hold of me, I felt her place something in my pocket. It must have been this flashlight. Oh, I hope it works.
You can see me?
Yeah?
You
Please don't hurt me!
Oh no, shh, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've been able to talk to someone. And usually, people can't see me either. It's been very lonely.
It's strange. I've never been able to see spirits before. Maybe it's the flashlight?
Shh, please, keep your voice down. It's very important for us to stay quiet. She can't know you're awake.
Who?
My big sister, Blair.
Your sister?
Yes. Listen to me. You have to get out of here. Or you'll end up like that schoolgirl who brought you here.
Schoolgirl? That's right. Just before I passed out, a schoolgirl gave me a cookie that must have been tainted.
She's been Blair's prisoner and minion for a few years now. I don't know what Blair wants with you, but if you don't want to also end up as her prisoner, like that schoolgirl, you have to escape this house. And to do that, you have to do exactly as I say. Okay? I can help you get out of here. Okay. Now, in order to escape this house, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes. Even if it means hurting that schoolgirl or Blair. Do you understand?
I don't really want to have to hurt anyone. But at this point, I'm willing to do anything if it means that I can go home. Yes. I'll do anything.
Okay. Now, I'll try to explain as quickly as I can before Blair comes out of her room. So listen carefully. The first thing you need to do is you have to pretend you're still asleep. When Blair comes here, she'll most likely take you to the schoolgirl's bedroom, as there are 2 beds in there. And one bed could end up being yours if you stay here.
No way am I staying here!
Then, once you're in that bedroom, wait for Blair and that schoolgirl to leave. Once they're out of the room, look for the photo of Blair's mother. You will most likely find it in one of the gesture drawers.
What do I do with the photo?
Rip the photo in half and place it on the bed on the right side. That's the schoolgirl's bed. When Blair finds the photo ripped up on that schoolgirl's bed, she'll automatically assume she did it. And most likely, Blair will get very upset with her and bring her to the guest bathroom to torture her in there. And it wouldn't be the first time she's done that.
That's terrible.
I know.
Oh, I definitely need to get out of here! So, what do I do after Blair and that schoolgirl are in the guest bathroom?
Once you hear the guest bathroom door close, head over to Blair's room at the end of the hall. From there you will find a key to the front door on her left nightstand. Once you've found the key, use it to unlock the door and quickly make your escape. Make sure to walk quietly though when you're in the house. And try not to make any noise. If Blair finds out you're awake, it's game over. And you'll be trapped here. Forever.
Alright. Thank you for helping me.
Emily. My name's Emily. And you're welcome. Good luck.
Okay, now what was the first thing I needed to do again?
Good, you're finally awake. It appears he's still asleep.
Where do I take him, Master?
Master?
Your bedroom. Guard the door from the outside. No one in or out, understood?
Yes, Master.
Good. I'll be in the shower. When I come back, I'll wake him up.
Oh no! I better go ahead with the plan and get out of here quick! Alright, so I'm in the schoolgirl's room. What do I need to do from here? I know! I'll try escaping through the window! Ouch!
Master!
Good, you're finally awake.
That schoolgirl is right outside the door! That's right! Emily told me that I'd find a photo of Blair's mom. In the Chester drawer. But which drawer? This is it! Should I really be ripping this photo? I mean, this is a photo of Blair and her mother. Something that Blair probably cherishes more than anything. And I know better than anyone what it's like to lose their mom. But I can't risk being trapped here forever. Forgive me.
It's time to wake up our guest.
Oh crap! I better get back to sleep.
What is that on your bed? I've told you to stay out here. I've told you since you got here not to touch my stuff.
No,
And you have the nerve to disobey me and destroy the only photo I have left of my mother?
Master, I didn't do this, I swear!
Come with me now!
Please, no!
Damn, I don't want that to be me. Alright, I have to move quickly. What do I do now? I can't leave the house without the key to the front door. That's right! I need to go to Blair's room to retrieve the key to the front door. Alright, I made it to Blair's room. I better find the key quickly. Where did Emily say the key was again? Nope, there's only shirts in here. I'd rather not risk getting trapped in that bathroom. I got the key! Now's my chance to escape! What? it doesn't open!
Looking for this? I know you're the one who ripped that photo of my mother. And for that, you don't deserve to be my servant. Instead, I'm going to torture you until you beg me to kill you.
No! Let go of me! There's a hidden dagger in my flashlight?
Thank you. Run.
Emily? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Don't apologize.
What?
Blair isn't my real sister. My parents adopted Blair after her mother died. But even though she had a new loving family, Blair treated us terribly. She always spoke rudely to my parents, and bullied me especially. My parents were humble people. They were kind. They didn't deserve to be treated like that. But my parents only ever felt sorry for Blair. So they took her behavior as a result of a troubled girl who felt lost without her mother. I didn't think that was fair. Blair had no right to treat us that way, even if it was for that reason. And I'll never forget, nor forgive, the day that Blair finally made my mother cry. When I tried to cheer up my mom, she said she was just crying because her little Emily was growing up so fast. It killed me to see my sweet mother like that, for her to have to lie to her own daughter, just to keep the peace between her and Blair. I remember it happened 3 years ago, the same night that I died. And I remember that part especially. I was at my friend's birthday party. Mom and Dad were supposed to pick me up, but Blair came instead. She told me my parents died in a car accident on Raven's Cliff.
Raven's Cliff?
And that someone's mom died as well because of them.
My mom died at Raven's Cliff! Which means it was my mother who got hit by Emily's parents' car.
Blair called my parents murderers. I tried to run away from her, but she chased after me. I didn't believe the things she said. I didn't want to believe it. I just wanted to run home and get away from her. But then, just when I was about to go up the stairs...
I'm sorry, Emily. I know that you're upset. But revenge has corrupted your spirit. You need to forgive Blair in order to cross over peacefully, and only then will you be free.
I have no intention on ever forgiving Blair. All I really wanted was to have her out of my life. But even in the afterlife, I was still stuck with her, as my soul is bound forever to this house. I tried to scare her away by making objects fly around the room, but not being able to see me or hear me. Blair took those gestures as her mother's spirit trying to connect with her, so she didn't seem to mind. And that only irritated me even more. I knew there had to be a way to get rid of her. And as if by fate, a strange man approached this house and somehow influenced Blair to let him in. He told her to go to her room, and she obeyed him. Afterwards, he spoke to me. I was surprised and didn't expect for him to be able to see me as well. He told me he knew someone from the church who could help me, but that I would have to wait until the blood lunar eclipse in order to enter the church to meet them. and that I wouldn't be able to influence this person by possessing them because of what they are. A pure child. So, to succeed in my goal of getting rid of Blair, the man offered to help me. And together, we devised a plan. So, during tonight's blood lunar eclipse, I entered the church, and the man pointed out the pure child to me. You. I didn't expect Sister Rosie to be able to see me, though, as the schoolgirl.
Leave this house, demon!
I was aware of how close you are to Sister Rosie, so I thought maybe you would do whatever she said. So, I influenced her, and through her, I told you to kill Blair for me.
Please, you have to kill her!
And even influenced her to give you her hidden weapon to use. But you didn't do it. And unfortunately, because I was channeling my influence on Sister Rosie, I lost my influence on Blair, and she ran in fear. The man caught her for me, though, and put her in a sleeping state, allowing me to make my second attempt of persuading you to kill her. And since the first attempt didn't work, I had to go with Plan B. I made sure you would find me, and as the schoolgirl, I pretended to be sincere and gave you a tainted cookie filled with a crushed sleeping pill. The man and I then brought you and Blair back to this house. When you finally woke up, I made sure to make you believe that Blair was the one keeping you here.
I don't know what Blair wants with you. But if you don't want to also end up as her prisoner, like that schoolgirl, you have to escape this house.
And I knew that influencing her to torture that schoolgirl. Come with me now!
Please, no!
And making me believe that you would be next. Instead, I'm going to torture you until you beg me to kill you. Would be the perfect motivation for you to kill Blair for me, in order to save yourself. Now that you have, I guess letting you leave would be the right thing to do. But the thing is, if you leave, I'll be all alone. And I've really come to like you. So please, won't you stay? I promise I won't make you kill anyone else. And we can have so much fun together. So what do you say? Will you stay? Oh, you want to play hide and seek tag? I love that game. Alright. I'm going to find you. And when I do, I'll catch you. Come out wherever you are.
I have to get out of here. Just go home.
Listen to me.
Where?
You have to get out of here. Go to my body and retrieve the key to the front door for my necklace. I'll distract Emily long enough for you to escape. Now go!
Okay.
There you are.
What are you doing? Wait. Please. Don't leave. If you leave, I'll be upset. And you won't.
Search. I hope I never end up in that house again.
Wait. Okay. So Blair helped you escape after you killed her?
Yes.
And the weapon that you used to kill Blair, do you still have it?
No, I left it in the house.
I see. All right. Thank you for your statement. You're free to go. Hey, Jess, I think it's best that you escort home. We can't take any chances after what he went through.
Of course.
You will? That's wonderful. But in order to stay here with me forever, I'm afraid you'll have to die first. Don't worry. That man I was telling you about can help us with that. Would you be so kind as to let him in?